This song is very old.
Yes.
It's called the Coroner's Gambit. When death came calling, heard the gentle grace of his cadence. I couldn't say no. Couldn't say no. When he showed me his new silk scarves, laid out on a shiny black plastic tray. Couldn't say, couldn't say, couldn't say, couldn't say, couldn't say, couldn't say, couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. And I'm sorry I couldn't. You know how badly I wanted to. Didn't want to lose you. But his smile was dazzling. And his eyes were shining. Like moonlight on the water at midnight. I couldn't say no. I couldn't say. You roared into the highway of a Southwestern ranch style house on a new Kawasaki, chrome yellow and black, fresh out of the shore. Our house faced west, so the new orange sun positioned at Gambit, lit up your magnificent silhouette. How much better? How much better? My life, yeah. 900 cubic centimeters of raw winding power. No outstanding warrants for my arrest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. The pirate's life for me. Sink down, I let it sink down into your head. I inhaled as deeply as I possibly could. Well, you were sweet and delicious as the warm desert air, and you pointed your headlamp to roar the horizon. You were the one thing in the galaxy God didn't have his eye on. 900 cc's of raw white and power, no outstanding warrants for my arrest. High WDD, goddamn, the pilot's my committee. So much.
This is a song I wrote when my wife was at hockey camp in the band. Coached by Steve Correa, the brother of Paul. Extremely vulnerable and often injured winger for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, or the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. And the thing that happens with me is if I'm alone in the house, I'm likely to write a lot of songs. Because I can't think of much else to do. But also I was going through job orientation at the time, new job. And if you are a nurse, as I was still in nursing at the time, with a license in healthcare, they make you take a week of classes and stuff you already know, so that they will be legally guarded in case you do something wrong. So we told him for a solid week, and they do. It's like 8-hour days of handouts and stuff that you actually have already demonstrated in nursing school that you know how to do. So I sat there and wrote lyrics on the handouts. Then I go home and come up with chords for them, and this is one of them. It's called Swords Again.
Once a week, I make the drive, 2 hours east, to check the Austin post office box. And I take the detour through our old neighborhood, see all the Chevy Impalas in their front yards. I'm on blocks, and I park in an alley where I pick through the postcards you continue to send. Where as indirectly as you can, you ask what I remember. I like these torture devices from my old best friend. Well, I'll tell you what I know, like I swore I always would. And I don't think it's gonna do you any good. I remember the train headed south of Bangkok down toward the water. I always get a late start when the sun's going down and the traffic's thinning out and the air is hard to take, and I wish the West Texas highway was a Mobius strip. I could ride it out forever. When I feel my heart break, you know I swear I hear it happen. It's that clean and that hard. I come in off the highway and I park in my front yard. Fall out of the car like a hostage from a plane. Think of you a while. Start wishing it would rain, and I remember the train head south out of Bangkok down toward the water. I come into the house, put on a pot of coffee, and then I walk the floors a little while. Set your postcard on the table with all the others just like it. I start picking through the pile. I check the pictures and the captions and the address and the stamps for signs of any pattern at all. When I come up empty-handed, the feeling almost overwhelms me. I let a few of my defenses fall, and I smile a bitter smile. It's not a pretty sight to see. I think about a railroad platform back in 1983, and I remember the train